And as if by magic, I'm live. I go straight in live sometimes. Sometimes I queue it up so people get notifications, but not today. We're straight in. I was half mind not to stream, but consistency is key. Mummy dear. Looks like I've got the wrong mug. Right, so doing something a little bit different today. I've had a rethink. Still's been good actually. But every so often, every once in a while, someone says something and it makes me think, and it makes me just think maybe I'll try something a bit different. So who was it? Who was it this time? Can I remember? I don't know. Hello, Vic. First time live. Oh, good to see you, Vic. You switched over from Radio 5 Live. I was wondering whether I would be clashing with Jeremy, what's his name? Hunt. Mr. Hunt's fiscal statement. So this is a fiscal statement of sorts. I want to try and make myself a little bit better. So who was it who got me thinking? And what did I think? Let's have a look. Can I remember his name? Was that him? I can't remember his name. He was an Australian guy. Perhaps you can help me out here if you know. He did a video and he'd been along to the eBay, shebang, and was basically saying, do you need to list every day to get sales? And the eBay rep was saying, not really. And now I'd say it's still important, regular activity. So I would never, if I could, I'd always list every day. In a nutshell, what they said was it's really key to optimize your listings as they go on, and offer the thing I took away from it was offer cracking customer service, which you kind of think you would do anyway, and I always like to think I do. If anybody remembers the name of this Australian guy, can't remember his name at all. Anyway, it got me thinking. So I've been doing the listing league and trying to get on regular amounts every day, and I'm not saying that doesn't help. Always list regularly, but I have sort of noticed this balance between there's a lot going on, not a lot. You get some people who will list 50 and sell 50, and my balance has been out slightly. So what I am doing at the moment is looking at all my old listings, and in terms of customer service, I am changing them to offer free postage. And I was always very much like, free postage. My view was, if if a customer sees £16 £4 postage or £20 free post, the thing they would tend to look at is the £16 and go, ooh, £16 cheaper. So I may be wrong, and I'm changing it. So my postage cost is £3.79. So I'm going through them, and my start point is right. I'm going to make it free post, but add £4 onto the cost. But then if it's been there a while, maybe knock it back £1 or two, or see how we go. So I'm doing that. I'm offering free postage on these things I'm relisting. I'm also, and I may well do this for new items as well that I'm putting on. If it's easy, if it's something like a book, I'm doing 1 day dispatch, because I always think if something sells, I should pack it straight away, and I never seem to. And I think if I can, and if, yeah, like I say, if it's straightforward, you know, easy box or easy, you know, bubble mailer, and it will take like less than five minutes to pack it. Why shouldn't it go one day? If it's a video recorder or you know, something a bit more involved, I'll do 3 day. But I've created a new postage policy. I copied my old one, so copied it was my free postage because obviously I'm doing like free postage, small parcel. Used to be £3.79. I've copied that to free postage, 1 day dispatch. So there we go. That's what I've done. Let's go and say some hellos. Hello, Vic. Good to see you. The Retro Pursuit. It's Lee. Good to see you, Lee. Were you booting at the weekend? Let me know if anyone was booting and what you got. So yeah, it's going to be tomorrow when I do because I've been working on old listings. I haven't done a lot of new listings. So the listing league, my numbers are going to be right down. So I'm pretty glad for the last sort of like 8 weeks, 9 weeks, I've been saying it's not a competition, because really what it is it's there to make you think. And I've certainly thought about my balance, and then that video made me think about my current listings. It's not often I will change things, but you know, every 6 months I do. I've been on free postage before, but the reason I didn't do free postage was at the time I was doing a lot of promotions and a lot of marketing campaigns, and I didn't like the idea that what you get, even though what you get charged for promotions is small, they wouldn't take it off the postage, but they take it off the item price. So that extra like £3, it's only 3p, I think. It's £3.79 postage on a 1% promotion, 2% promotion, 6p. I mean, it's pence, but it just got to me that hang on a minute, you know. And what was the other thing? Well, like I say, the main thing was I didn't think it really made much difference with the price. But marketing and promotions were always on the cost of the item. So if you're offering free posts and wrapping it in, but like I say, my kind of starting point is £4, and my postage cost is actually £3.79. So in actual fact, I'm probably wrapping it up anyway. Andrew, good to see you. Do send your numbers in for the listing league. We've only got 2 more weeks, so I'm quite relieved. Actually, it's doing it does sort of, you know, add its own weird pressure, as you know, as all these things do. I think what I'm going to do next time, I'm going to take a break for at least a month, and then I'm going to do an 8-week season, and I'll probably do one for each quarter. So what's a quarter? 3 months. So we'll probably have like 8 weeks of league, 4 weeks of rest. I think that would be quite good. Hello, Pete, the monkey thrifter. Packing and listening. Yeah, I've been packing this morning, hoping to get all of my packing up to absolute, you know, where it should be, and then I can really hit. I had about 30 things to pack, which is good. A lot of small value stuff. So in monetary terms, sales have not been amazing. They had been amazing. They've been really good. Then they started to drift off, and then they're in a kind of like 4 out of 10 position at the moment. You know, not 10 out of 10. What's this? Derek's on a sunbed with a turkey. Enjoy the sun. No listening for me. Well, okay. Well, you don't send in your numbers. We'll just assume you're looking for a boot sale. Yeah. They come back with those bubble pipes. Hello, 80s horror fan. Good to see you. Lots of fake shops. Sounds like my boot sale. Lots of fake Adidas. Hello, Di. Good to see you. Get your numbers in. Monday's really good for getting the numbers in. It's always a bit if they come on Tuesday, I'm a little bit, yeah. Hello, Pete, theme parks. Good to see you. Richard, good to see you too. Reselling Nirvana. Harry Tornado. Was that the name of the guy? I thought he was called Harry Aussie Thrifter. Was that just some random comments? Oh, Hairy Tornado, not Harry Tornado. Or is it Hairy Harry? I don't know if it was that guy, actually. The video was called "You Don't Need to List." Oh, I think it was called "Don't List Every Day on eBay." So let's have a look at it. I'll try and... Yeah, here we go. The Aussie Flipper. So not the Aussie Thrifter, the Aussie Flipper. 91% of eBay sellers focus on the wrong thing. Do this instead. Now, I'm not saying that listing every day is wrong. I still think it's a good thing to do. But the thing is, there's a lot of things that are important. So, list a few a day, try and get items out as quickly as possible. So this is why I'm trying to one day dispatch for items that are easy to do it. Why wouldn't you? Reply to messages. Now that's one I knew, reply to offers. You get a message in, reply. You get a question, reply. You get an offer, don't decline. If you've got £100 item and they offer £5, respond, counter offer with 90 or 95, or I know you probably will get an offer like that and go, oh, for God's sake, but just reply, respond. So try it. Back on the listing. Hello, Ian. Good to see you. How's everyone doing? I'm all right. Like I say, I almost didn't stream today, but I thought, well, better add. Hello, Pete. Good to see you. Did you boot fair this weekend, Pete? Do let me know. I imagine you might have been down the A3 and maybe at Denham on Saturday, but no haul video as of yet. I'm guessing that's probably because the boot fairs were pretty naff. Mine were okay-ish. I've got a few bits, but nothing amazing. I was at Sutton on Saturday, Rose Hill. The Rose Hill boot fair. Rose Hill sounds lovely. It's not how you picture it. It's not a hill with a load of roses on. It's a lot of people from the East End settled there after the war. So there's a whole Rose Hill estate. It's got character. And then I went to Hook Road and I saw Pete there. Peter Ray. I forgot his name there. And he will no doubt have a haul video coming out. Hello, Fane Simon. You sent your listings on Insta. That is Guitar Hero guitars, I think. More guitars. Got more guitars. No, I'll tell you what. The way I haven't got a coupon running. The Aussie Flipper did actually say, all the thing about customer service, and he said he was talking a lot about people who sell on eBay. The majority of people sell new stuff. That was quite interesting. I don't know if I will suddenly change to that. But he was talking about, promote the ones at the right rate, where you should be promoted. So I'm not still doing promotions. I have gone through the whole rigmarole of doing promotions and marketing, and I've thought about coupons as well. But no, I'm not doing that yet. Maybe in next, never say never. It may be a next sort of like step. I now always offer free postage, add it into the actual price. Yeah, you have to really. Buyers like free postage. Yeah, I was 50-50 about that really. I just kind of thought a lot of people would not even look at the postage price. So if they see two prices, one being 16, one being 20, but who knows? When I changed over to free postage, my sales increased. I'll tell you what, yeah, it could well do, but even if my sales increased, you never really know, do you? All you can do is try. Jody, good to see you. The only free post items I have are large letters. Yeah, I used to do free posts on media. That was the only thing I did, but I'm just switching it to everything now. Just to really, because it doesn't make any difference to me. Like I say, the thing that prevented me was this thing about the marketing and the promotions. But yeah, there we go. Just look football, not a competition. Just some random words from Dave. Good to see you. Pete has picked up a new Wi-Fi hub. That's very good. Occasionally I see them boxed, but sometimes I see the one I've got and I kind of think, well, that's quite old. I don't know what the latest one is. So I'll have to get, a little bit of nous up there as to what are the good BT Wi-Fi hubs to have. Maybe a search on comps would, search on sold would sort me out there. Hello, Lee. Good to see you. Hello, Patch. Good to see you too. A Remy leather jacket. Very nice. Someone was showing me, I don't even know what it was. It was like a box of, it was like a receiver or something and he got it at the boot fair for 20. And it's on for 800. I don't know whether he sold it, but I was like, 20 to 800. I still don't know what it was, though. I was definitely looking at it going, I must find one. So eBay in the League of Legends. Yes. Indeed. Lee's getting into toys at the moment. Hello, Lee. We've got loads of Lees in. Lee. Form a band called the Three Lees. That'd be good. Damien's in. Good to see you, Damien. Hope you're well. There's 20 billion hellos. Right, we'll get on and... There's Dave. Morning all. Anyone got a number to get through to eBay? Well, what I do is I'll get on the chat and, I don't know what the link is for that, but from the seller hub. Let's have a look. Oh, I've put my own shortcut in. It's ebay.co.uk/help/selling/ well, I'll put post that will get you there, I think. And then once you get the chat up, like chat with us thing, contact us in the thing, just type call back and they'll ring you back. That's what I do. Hello Z, good to see you. Hope your Monday's good. You let us know if you're at the shop, busily tidying up. Lee has managed to get hold of another set of UPVC French doors for the Cola Cabana. Very nice indeed. Should have a reseller meetup there. Shabba. YouTube didn't say you live. No, I don't plan these things, It's like I set up the stream and I go like that. It's very off the cuff, very, very random, although it is normally at 11 o'clock. I do 2 free posts, but use it on a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'm just sort of switching around. Right, I'll do some in a minute. Like I say, I almost didn't come on today, but I used to free post. I've moved to charging posts. Never made a difference to sale. Yeah, I don't know if that'll make a lot of difference, to be honest. But I'm hoping the 1-day dispatch thing will be good. Like I say, if it's an easy item to pack, I'll go to the post office every day anyway. Fletchone, I think. Good to see you. Ah, yes, I have that problem. Things I say get taken very, very seriously. I doubt I'm 20 minutes behind. I'm not that popular. Lots of hellos. Put in agent in the chat and they will call. Yeah, agent or call back. I think there's a couple of things you could type. Call me now in capitals. Oh dear, that's not good. I had a spate of them. Yeah, it wouldn't really make sense. I can understand it for something like that. Is this show scripted? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes. You said that at exactly the right time. Yeah, I saw that. That was the first thing I ever did on a car back in 1988, I think, probably. I'm thinking of the control box for my central locking is playing up, and it's due to water ingression. The windscreen or the door window rubbers have never been that brilliant. You know, you got rain on it and you go and it just sort of smears it. So it's that thing of taking the inside panel of the door out, which is a couple of screws and a few clips. I could replace the rubbers and have a look at the control box for the central locking, and then maybe clean up any contacts with a little bit of contact cleaner. But I'm well aware that I could start this job and not get it finished. It could be a bit of a time sink. Shipping weekend sales from shop. Well, I hope you had loads, Z. Hope you had loads. And may you have a wonderful Q4 up at the Get Only Cool Stuff shop. Get on the coupon. 5% daily to encourage sales. My thinking behind this is that I'm going to give 5% anyway to watchers. Well, I might do, yeah. Okay, I may well do that. Yes, I can see it going. I've been studying YouTube videos for it. Right, okay. I suppose I better do some listing or relisting. So what I did the other day was take down 200 items on my store. I had 800 items up there. I'm thinking it was no good if none of them are blooming well selling. Let's try and get some of the old stuff out. Oh, another feedback. I'm up to 3209. Pleased with purchase. 4 A's for a pair of shoes. I do have a look at my feedback every day. I don't know why. Right, here we go. Let's get going. So I'll probably be sharing with you some of the old dross that hasn't sold. It's all in unsold and not relisted. Let's have a look at what we got. So I've got, I've got bits and bobs like summer clothing. Now that's not going back on. And some of this stuff you'd think would sell. Oh, the other thing he mentioned was make sure you have over 65 characters in your description, which I normally would do anyway. But look, here's one that hasn't sold. I'll show you this. Crap photo before Lee says it. I get he castigates me about my photos. See, look at that. That's not sold. It's Ted Baker. It's only a polo, but it's only $7.99. But I listed that when I were a lad. I listed that. Like over 4 years ago. That must have been one of the very first things I saw. Well, actually, I was still 2 years into recently. Just has not sold at all. Now I could relist it, but it's the sum of it. I might relist it. I might go $9.99 for e-post. I think some addresses I won't relist because I've got a few of those. I do need a better photo setup. I think that I photograph in that room, and that room is, let's get this right, west facing. It's all painted white, and I use a white kind of thing, a white. It's the side of a cupboard. So to create a white surround, I have that on my table, and then the white wall at the back. But it always comes out, I think possibly because the thing is like a kind of gloss white. It bounces the light around. There's also net curtains on the curtain, which I'm constantly drawing back. If I take photos in my conservatory, the light you get there is so much better. The trouble is, it's kind of not my domain there. It's the realm of other people. So yeah, I do need to do better photos. I'm thinking if I redo my background, I may well get a grey background. I think that is the best kind of neutral colours for black and white items, and for items that are like have primary colours in. Wood grain's always good, but for like one colour, I think grey might be really good. Freaking donate it. I'll send it to Yuzi. I'll use it as a cloth. Am I sure it's in the correct category? It should have been snapped. This is it. It should have been snapped up. Right. Well, let's have a look. Let's have a little look. Ted Baker, navy polo shirt, size 2. So try to put the size, up in the first sort of word. Striped chest pocket. Striped chest pocket. It has got a striped chest pocket. Short sleeve, summer. Well, I might take summer out. I'm putting in words that might put people off now. So it's got 66. That's more than 65. Clothing, that's my shop. Casual shirts and tops in clothes, shoes, accessories, men's clothing, shirts and tops. So it's in the right place. Size 2, size 2. All of these, no pattern, theme, summer. Might take that out just to, is it good to broaden your, not narrow down your search? Accent is stripe. Character, I'll put summer in. I'll take that out. I think maybe I've gone too much. And maybe this little boost. Collared pockets, yeah. So that was on excellent condition. It is. It's been in a box for like 4 years, but so that was on for $7.99 and $3.79 postage. I'm going to put it on for $9.99 with free postage. Mandy, if you want to buy it, please buy it off me. 1-day dispatch postal policy. The new postal policy. The median sold price of stuff in the last 90 days, according to eBay, is £2.12p. That's listed. We'll see what happens. We will see. Oh, mistake buys. Oh, what a pain. I'm only here for the cool stuff. I'll have to get Z on and he can share some items. Good luck, Derek. I don't know what that's about. I'll probably miss something. Photograph on the floor with your toes in the pic. What, and the nail polish showing. It's a thought, isn't it? A dodgy reflection. Hello, Twisted Ghost. Good to see you. Loads more hellos. Put in polos. Well, it's in the title. I'll tell you what, it should be like it's like therapy, isn't it? Just therapy for unsold items. See, okay, I'll put it in. I'll put type polo, theme polo, character polo. Right, eBay, put that in your pipe and smoke it. Closure. Well, it's a pullover with 3 buttons here. So what sort of closure is that? It does have buttons. I'm going to put button. There are buttons there. Right, there we go. Hello, Gary. Good to see you. Whoop, here he is. No one wants a Ted Baker anymore. It's uncertain times. Yeah, what was this? I used to go down the pub when I was about 18. There were all these blokes in all the same shirt. I can't remember what it was. I swore to myself I'll never get that shirt. Peter Ray. When's your video out, Pete? Let us all know. I'm sure you will anyway. Lee's off. He's going to fight crime, solve mysteries, and mend some brake pads and build a shed. There's a category for polos. I don't believe it. You're kidding me. Revise. This will be the cheapest polo. I tell you what, even though this stuff is going out, literally dirt cheap, although it could go small, large letter. I'm so glad just to get it gone. It's right. Let's have a look. Oh my God, she's right. Of course, she's right. There is an item category for polos. Does that change all the item specifics? Yes, it does. Short sleeve, theme, designer. Not exactly. Is it designer? Ted Baker, holiday. I don't want to put holiday. Who's going on holiday? I'll just put holiday. Fabric wash. Fabric wash. What's this? Acid wash. Dark. Light, medium, raw. What's fabric wash? I'll put dark. The thing's dark. Performance activity. Baseball, basketball, bodybuilding. Going down the pub. Casual. Fit. Classic. Regular. There we go. I mean, really, eBay? Really? Really? Right. Okay. We're in the right category. What's in the wrong category? Yeah, that's always a thing, isn't it? Thanks for that, Mandy. Voice of reason. Hello, Mark. Hello there. Good to see you. Oh, there's something missing or invalid. Item specifics. Okay, let's go again. I've only got about 500 of these to do. Ted Baker. Colour blue, was it? Navy. I haven't even put blue in the title. I'll put navy blue. Department men's size XSS or M. It's size 2 because they have these weird sizes. Type polo. Right, there we go. Oh God, I need to lie down after that. All for about a £6.99 item. There's still something missing. Type polo. Oh, sorry. I thought that was in there. I had to click on it. There we go. I'm on eBay. It's actually probably that. It's so far in the closet. It's probably been eaten by mice. It is in there somewhere. It'll be in a plastic bag. She's right. She's always flipping right. 53 in chat, 7 likes. I'll tell you what, I'm glad I got 7 after that performance. Okay, moving on. What's the next item of fun? The next item of fun is manage. So I want my seller hub, and I want my unsold listings. How am I doing today? What, £67 worth of sales today? Did 100 yesterday, just over 100. So it's kind of like, I mean, I was going through a phase of it was almost 200 every day, and my 31 days was really good, and it's just come down. It's between about 70 and 100 every day at the moment, which is nothing to be, moaning about. But it's, I know it's. I had a feeling it was just going down, and this is kind of why I'm kind of reassessing. I'm not panicking, obviously, because I know that at some point in the future I'll have a cracking load of sales, but it's just that little reassessment, that real adjustment of maybe I should just sort of listen to what other people are saying. Why not? It's all good stuff out there. I've got no idea. Sometimes I see these numbers and I have no idea what I've sold. Oh yes, it was a ZX Spectrum for £60 plus £7 shipping. Right. Dave will probably be the only one who's interested in that. It says ZX Spectrum in a DK-Tronics case. So that sold for 60. I picked it up for 25, I think. Off another reseller who said he bought it for 15 when I know he bought it for 5. It's probably got dry rot. No, it'll be fine. So Peter Ray will be releasing a video this afternoon. Get it auction. Lot number 52 is this very rare Ted Baker shirt that's been in a box for 4 years. Right. I could do another item of clothing, but I won't. LK Bennett size XS link patterned half sleeve top white. There's another Ted Baker. That's a shirt. I'll tell you, I will do this actually. Seeing as I'll show Mandy this, perhaps she can help with this one. It's an F&F, which is not a fantastic item by any means. It's I think it's like wool, wool mix, like big jacket, big old sort of chunky thing. Nice thing though, or well, I say nice. I picked it up for like 50p or something ridiculous, and it's just been like sitting around doing nothing. No one's interested. So let's try sell similar on that. What do you reckon, Mandy? What do you reckon? Any tips for that? Firstly, I'm going to change it to free post and one day dispatch, even though that might be a bit of a pain to pack. I'm going to put up the price by £3, so that's a overall reduction of 79p. F&F ladies big button short purple jacket wool mix winter size 8. Okay, I'm going to put my size a bit more up the listing. F&F, I don't need ladies. Right, F&F. I'm totally changing around my words here. I think probably what my problem is, and you tell me if I'm wrong, no one's going to buy an F&F jacket. Right, F&F jacket, size 8. Big button, short. There's a word for that. Was it hip length? Purple wool mix, winter. So I'm going to put purple and wool mix up a bit. Size 8, purple wool mix, big button. It's just tinkering, isn't it? And you know, I look at that and go, is that right? I know the size should be up there, the brand should be up there. What it is needs to be in there. I'm hoping Mandy said something. Mark's a Timpo, Britain's catapult boxed. Lovely. Don't laugh. Don't forget character. Oh, what a kerfuffle. Yes, it is. GameCube games. Wish I could find some GameCube games. I did pick up 2 SNES games, actually. Street Fighter for £5. All those item specs, and it didn't sell in 4 years. Yeah. Well, I look at these things as a challenge, to be honest. A lot of these things, actually, that should be on a 99p auction. I'm surprised it isn't. I probably looked at it and thought, well, it should go, you know, because anything over 2 years was put on a 99p auction. So it's obviously managed to avoid the cull. Had a bunch of item not received cases, all GSP. That is a pain in the bum, but at least you're covered. A lot of the solds hardly have anything, yeah. I bet you cannot find the polo shirt. I know exactly where it is, actually, because I only have all my clothing got consolidated into 2 big tubs. What's Tommy got to say? Always fine words from Tommy. Should be a warning on all of Peter's videos. You can only work this little if you are filthy rich. Is that for the watchers or for me? It's not the case for me, I can tell you that. one of the reasons I almost didn't come on was because I was really in the groove of working, and I thought, oh, I'm going to come on and then I have to slow down. Oh, geez, he's selling F&F. Yeah. The only polos you deal with have a VW. I used to, we used to nick the VW symbols off for Beastie Boys when they were first out, if anybody remembers that. Always check your category, your category at herringbone. Right, the category: coats, jackets, and waistcoats in clothes, shoes, and accessories. Women's clothing. It's in promotion 5. It was on a 50% sale. Herringbone, you're saying? Feet in what? Accents? I guess it's accents. Herringbone. I put button. I was trying to sell it on the big button. Okay. Herring, but I might do 2 accents. I might do 2 accents. This one and this one. That will sell it. Right. Herringbone. Can I add another one? Big button. Big pain in the arse that won't sell. No, you only allowed one. Well, let's put in herringbone then. Only allowed 1 accent. Okay. Occasion, casual, travel, workwear. Put them all. Season, autumn. We're going into autumn. Excellent condition. I'll actually read my item description to you. F&F. Ladies, big button, short purple jacket, wool mix, blah, 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 blah. Fully lined, has 2 front pockets. Measurements. Armpit to armpit across bust. That's one of my first ones. I'll put pit to pit now. Put the word bust in. Perhaps that's putting people off. Pit to pit. Anyone ever heard of Pitman? Who's done albums? Very good. He's like a comedy rapper. Pitman. Centre the front neck to hem. Centre back neck to hem. Armpits cuff. Well, all the measurements, but I'm not saying those. Armpits cuff. Top neck edge to cuff. Garment cared. That's dry clean only. Perhaps I should take that out. $12.99 free post. 1 day dispatch. List. Sell, you mother. Size and brand ain't great, mate. Struggle, don't buy again. Yeah. I remember buying it. It was at Hook. And the woman said, oh, it's only £1 or something. And I just think, oh, look, big button. Look at that. That's nice for the winter. I haven't got a clue. Richard knows where I'm coming from. Although a sheepskin coat would probably be a lot easier to sell. Just put Delboy in the title. Never list clothes. It's all right if you know what you're doing. I would say, I used to do clothes, and I probably get about 85% of them sell because I'm buying like band tees and label stuff, and just the odd thing where I think, oh, that might, and it won't. That going out on a limb for clothes never tended to work for me, and that one was a going out on a limb. This is something that's not clothes. Oh, paid. Someone's bought something. Is it an F&F item? Is it an F&F jacket? Oh, Christ. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is actually something I relisted yesterday doing this. So it does work. But I'll show you what it is. And you'll see it's that. It's a 3-inch clarinet keepsake. £5 free post. So that will cost like 60p to send or 68p. The trouble is, it's only 3 inches long, as the vicar said to the nun. And it was listed in 2019. It shall be found. It should be on the week 26 shelf. We shall see. I had 2 of those actually. I think I sold the first one for about 15 quid. Right, we are relisting this Hornby catalogues, a mix of catalogues. I think this was picked up this year. I've got £2.99 postage. Weird postage to have on it. I think what I'll do is I will sell that and just make it free post. So I'm knocking £3 off the price. This Hornby stuff does sell, but occasionally you get this sort of thing that sticks. Hornby Railway catalogues, 1960, 75 times 2. So what have I got? 2 of the same catalogue? Looks like it. 1978 times... Oh, so 1960, 1975 times 2, 1978 times 2, 1979 used condition. They are a little bit beat up. This was bought with a load of other stuff that is sold. So this is gravy on the top. So anything it goes for is nice. Let's just try and get... what did I say? I'm going to make it pre-post. So £11.99 pre-post. It's like £2 per thing. And again, 1-day dispatch. Bosh. My new comments aren't shifting up. Why do I have to go down for new comments? Oh, they're just a load of belows. I saw those SNES Street Fighter games at the booth. Yeah, it was off a guy I know, actually. And the dealer wanted a lot more. This was early on. How much did he want, Pete? Let me know. That'll be interesting. If you let me know how much he wanted, I will tell you how much I paid. A lot of my haul videos of me saying, well, he wanted 60 quid. I ended up paying 20. I get great pleasure from this. My latest one, I bought a pink DS. Had a few games with it and a case. No charger, no Game Boy cover, game cartridge cover, front cover. No stylus. He wanted 25. You can only sell it on eBay for about 30. Paid 17 in the end. Some of the games I can split out. Kath E, good to see you. Happy Monday. Kath E. I don't think that's the Hornby catalogues you're talking about. Right, moving on. That's 3 done. Don't worry, only another 12 minutes of this. Then you can. Has anyone changed? Talking about like changing, I'm changing a lot of this to free post and 1-day dispatch for, doable stuff. Has anybody, had a sort of moment of like, hang on a minute, I'm going to change this now, be it promotions or marketing or free post or, you've been stuck in how you've been doing it for ages. I know Z occasionally changes, and I just take the mick actually, but you should never take the mick out of anyone who changes, because no one knows the right way, and the right way, if there was a right way, it could change. So let me know. I know Tommy is not big on. He's big on promotions, so I'm not doing promotions at the moment. Tommy's all over it. But let me know if you've sort of been doing it one way and then gone, oh, actually, I might try. I mean, like I say, I'm not doing promotions at the moment. I'm not saying I won't do it in the future. The reason I don't is because of the uniqueness of the items. And I'm trying to do all that other stuff. But Chris said it the other day. I was in the chat and he's on one of his lunch times. And I was like, I don't do promotions. My sales have been brilliant. I've just been listing regularly. And he said, well, what about if you listed regularly and did promotions? Got me thinking. But do let me know. Egghead's board game. It's got CJ on the cover. Possibly why it hasn't sold. Is that a collectible piece? Let's have a look. Someone somewhere must have sold an Eggheads board game. It's been on for £4.49. That would be with postage. Let's have a look at the comps. Any solds anywhere? It's probably someone sold one for a tenner. Yeah, someone sold one for £8.75. That's got CJ on the cover, pre-owned. God damn you! Why didn't you buy mine? It's only been on the shop for 5 years. Relisting it every blooming 3 months. Okay. Oh, okay. So similar. $7.99 free post. Z changes all the time. I'm a believer in small inventory with higher average selling price. Yeah, if you can do it, that's the way you're right there. In and out. You are but a mere pipe for sales to flow through. And if you can get a lot of them flowing fast, and they're making money off them, that is the model. It's, I would definitely agree with that. But it's finding it, isn't it? It's getting the supplies. Supply is always key. Supply is always key. It's all about flow, I think. Let it flow. Fane Simon, only off free post when you're going for, this is like top reseller badge, isn't it, or something? Yeah. I don't actually bother with that. I remember they said, if you offer, was it free, something to do with returns? I think it was 30-day returns, and you offer free post and 1-day dispatch, you get 10% off your final value fee, reduced. And I'm like, hang on, it's 10%, 10%, ending up about like 3p or something. I was like, yeah, all right. We won't worry about that. But I could well end up with some TRS stuff. I have 2-day dispatch. Thing I liked about 3-day dispatch is it just gave me that little bit of time. But like I say, I'm going up the post office anyway. And if these items like Egghead's board game, something like that, if it takes less than 5 minutes to pack, it's going on a 1-day dispatch. Because, I should be packing it the day it sells. I'm lazy sometimes. Maybe news to you, but sometimes I'm a bit lazy. And I can say, well, I've got 2 days to pack that. Do I pack it that day? No, I don't. I know I should, but I don't. There you go. Sales always can be better. Yeah. There's always something you can do. Don't keep your ears closed. This is all about a meetup. I wasn't involved in it, so I don't know what you're going on about. I promoted typewriter 3% Saturday and sold the same night on a promo. Could well be Dave. Called Pete Dave. Spot on, Tommy. Z does free shopping, but charges heavily. Yeah. Nobody really knows, do they? What's Happy Chap said? Oh, yes, 2-day dispatch. 1 day to post. We have way more competition in the States. I was slightly aware of that when I was watching the Australian video, because he quoted the number of Aussie buyers and sellers, and I thought, well, that'll be a lot more in the UK. I often moan about competition just locally, let alone like UK-wide, just going around boot fairs. But yes, I suppose there's even more competition, maybe a bit more spread out. We're all a bit cheek and jowl here. We don't have a choice on promoting unless you want to wait. Yeah, especially for that sort of item that needs promoting, where there's a lot of it on eBay. My stuff is definitely a lot more niche. 10% pays for a fair promotion of the postage upgrade. Don't change much at all. Yeah, different model, as long as it's consistent sales are coming in. Yeah, I've started doing this just because I was aware of that balance, and really wanting to get rid of, 4-year-old items that have been sitting around in a box. I'll tell you what, I love it. If I sell that Ted Baker polo, it'll be all over Instagram. Changed promotions once and it near killed sales. It definitely will kill if you've been on promotions and then taken it off. There'll be a huge hit. But I did that and then started doing something else, which was more regular listing, and I had the best sales I ever had. So I think a lot of people will. I'm sure you won't do it because you all know what you're talking about, but a lot of people will set up promotions, and like I say, it is right for some people definitely, but then they will bang on about the promotion, about the impressions graph, and I sit there going, I do not care that your impressions have gone up, because that is just eBay like getting your listing on a paintbrush and just like flicking it around. Yeah, great, it's being shown everywhere. I suddenly realised this, where I was looking for something and one of my items came up on, and it's the most sort of, it's not exactly targeted. I mean, maybe some of it is, but I just thought it's just going anywhere. Like it's not even, page views, someone's actually looked at it, but it's the sales. Show me your sales, or show me the money. My tea's gone cold. Oh God, that's disgusting. Right, eggheads. I was only listed like 2 years ago. It's been on a 50% sale. It's in my little promotion 5 thing. Eggheads board game, excellent condition. So it was on for £4.49 and £3.79 postage. It's going to £7.99 free post. 1 day dispatch. Come on, CJ. Yeah, that's CJ. He had to leave for some dodgy reason. I didn't know what it was at the time, but I can't remember. Hopefully that was the right time for that, Christmas. Great photos, Lee. Great photos on there. Let's do one more and then we'll call it a day. Hello, notification. I've had an offer for the Hornby Railway catalogues that I've just relisted. It works, guys. This is the secret of eBay. £8. It's on for £11.99. It's that moment we all love where I go to the chat and say, do I sell it or do I counter? Sell or counter? So it's £11.99 free post. I've just changed it to free post. Someone has offered. I've just seen who it is. I will tell you something, Mark. I've got something for you. It's a cheeky little stream buddy. I picked up one of these, and you said you were going to buy it, and it's sold. I've got another one. You don't pick up one for ages, and then 2 come along at once. This one is in not as good condition. The guns have snapped off. I've got one of the bits in here. There's no lamp cover. No Perspex clear guns, obviously. The battery cover is there. If you fancy that, Mark, let me know. Anyway, Mark has said he wants these, and he's getting them. Don't give me a return on these, for goodness sake. They're not in great condition, I must say that. But there we go, sold. Gosh, do a bit more of this. Does anybody want a Ted Baker, short sleeve polo top? Mandy, anyone? Z? You could use it as a ragazine. We have a winner. Love it. Love it. Thank you, Mark. If you do any volume, free shipping, even if you add it to price, kills profit. Is that because of number of returns? Free shipping. I would have thought you'd have been kind of forced down the avenue of free shipping because everyone else would be doing it. Interesting. Been doing more and more free posts. Yeah, like I say, Yeah, I don't think the free post thing, will make a huge. It might make some difference. You get all these like, doing free post increases your sales by X%. I always take that with a pinch of salt. I think one thing this guy was saying, the Aussie flip of this video was, your customer service, and these are simple things you can do. Reply to messages straight away. Respond to offers straight away. Read your messages straight away. I looked in, I had 200 messages. Now, a lot of them were like, you've counter offered this, that, and the other. But I thought it's not a good thing to have 200 unread messages. And the other thing on the customer service side is dispatch time. So 3 days to 1 day. And like I say, if it doesn't make any difference to you, if you've just sort of set up a 3-day dispatch on everything to give you a bit more time, which is what I did, keep 3-day dispatch for the awkward items. But for something like, a book or just something that will take 5 minutes to pack, a pair of trainers, bish bash bosh. God, I've said bish bash bosh. Change it to a day. I'll stop listing. That's the secret. Stop listing. Don't use eBay. Show me the money, honey. Sales conversion is all that matters. Yes. I wish they put that graph first. Because you set up a promotion, you go and see your, sales analytics, and the first graph you see, and probably the first graph that's on your screen, is the impressions. And you're like, it's gone up. Fat deal about that. What is the big deal about that? Sell. Oh, it's sold. Yes. How long have I had it? It was in the year 1884 when I picked up those. They were all about Hornby steam engines, and it was at the time steam engines came out. Click the through and sales conversion. Click through, sales conversion. Definitely. Click through is good. At least it shows, I don't care that eBay has put links to my listing from here to eternity, here, there, and everywhere. It's whether people are looking at them, and most important thing, whether people are selling them. I like clean legs. I will clean it. Oh yeah, no, that is dust. I mean, this is like, it will be. I'll scrub it up, but make me an offer. I've also got one of these, but it doesn't work. I've got the other bit. It doesn't work, unfortunately. I thought I'd be able to fix this. I thought it'd be an easy fix, but it's not had it, unfortunately. I think that cost me £3. I hope you'll still be able to sell that for a while. Who's the offer from? Well, I think I've said that. Thanks for that, Mark. Very good of you. Right, lots of things about free postage. Free postage in the US is different from free postage in the UK, as it's a flat cut. Yeah, very true. Of course, you've got all the different. That's probably a good reason why it would kill your sales, because if you've got to go from, I don't know, Florida to Alaska, that's a lot of miles. But here it is a standard. Just remember, 70% of sales come from offers sent or received. So every offer percentage off given comes with shipping now as well as price. Yes, yeah. I'm looking at that stuff. I'm just like, please get rid of at any cost, really. Well, any reasonable cost. A non-sales related question. I'm watching this on a smart TV and the chat box is now transparent. Does anyone know if I can change that? No idea. No idea about that one. Don't forget to give young Pete your listing league figures. Very, very wise word, Shabba. Give me a thumbs up too. Yes, that'd be nice. Doesn't matter. 10,000% using free shipping. Yeah. I think it's one of those things just to, like I say, I think the customer service thing is probably the more important thing. I'm just flipping it over to free shipping just to sort of just to try it, really. I'm not expecting like, oh, I'm not going to come on here next week and go, yeah, free shipping's a secret. But it's just one of those other little tinkering things to try. But definitely one day dispatch, answering your questions, simple stuff that should be done. Yeah, we do have pink stuff. I think that just needs a good clean, actually. So a good stiff brush will be the first thing. And has anyone ever done retro brighting? I've been doing that quite a lot this year, but the natural way of just leaving something out in the sunshine. It's amazing. It works. I lightened an Amiga keyboard just from leaving it out in full-on sunshine. This summer it was really hot, so let's be careful it doesn't melt. Right, I was going to do one more item, but I've gone 5 minutes over. So I'm going to let you all get on. I need to get on and really focus. I want to do the rest of my packing. I'm going to go through the rest of these 200 items. I may be done like this time next year. Thanks for all that chat. I thought it was really interesting to hear your views here, you know, Tommy's views and what other people have changed, what you've tried, what you haven't, what you find successful. Always interesting to hear that sort of stuff from other people. Do leave us a thumbs up if you like the video. If you're not subbed, if you got any lurkers, before I go, got any lurkers? If you've got a lurker, just do say hello. I love a lurker. But we've got the week 9 of the listing league tomorrow. And my numbers are going to be bad, but there's a reason for that. Like I say, it's not a competition. Send your numbers through on Instagram. And yes, everybody, have a wonderful week. I'll see you soon. Take it easy.